Dave Palumbo here on this beautiful Tuesday morning here at Palumbo's Pythons and Boas. Actually, I'm lying to you. It's actually Tuesday night. It's really late, and you're gonna probably wondering, why did I get my daily vlog up? Well, because I was busy all day. You know, I run a nutrition company, I run a bodybuilding media website. There's a lot of drama going on in the bodybuilding world lately. We're trying to come out with an energy drink in my nutrition company that you guys are gonna love because it's called Species, and that's gonna be fun. I know all you reptile guys love to drink energy drinks, so you guys will love it when we come out with that. So that's, you know, what we were working on all that all day long. I had actually a guest come into my studio for my bodybuilding website, pretty interesting massage therapist. So I got a late start. So hopefully you guys are gonna like what we see tonight. I just got done actually feeding all the big snakes frozen thawed. I usually feed the big boas, the carpets, and the berms, you know, frozen rats, you know, and sometimes small rabbits. And then tomorrow I get my delivery of all the live stuff, which goes to the ball pythons, because ball pythons are a pain in the butts, as you guys know. I don't deal with frozen thawed with them. I give them all live. And of course, all the babies usually get hoppers and you know, crawlers and all the other doohickeys. Just easier to have live stuff. You throw dead stuff in there, and you know what, it stinks up the whole place, because a lot of times they don't eat it. At least with the live stuff, you can leave it in there for a couple hours, and sometimes with the babies, I leave it overnight, and then I come back in the morning, and whoever didn't eat. You always have the vacuum cleaners, as you know, of the collection, you know, and you can just, you know, find, as I pan back to all the vacuum cleaners, all the big snakes will eat pretty much anything, so you're never left with anything. When I was first starting out, I had all babies, you know, you'd always have a couple snakes that don't eat, and then you're like, what am I gonna do with all these extras? Because you don't have enough snakes to actually eat up the extras. Nowadays, not a problem at all. If anything, I could probably use extras. So, but that's how it goes with a big collection, you know. And sometimes, you know, you have to really budget yourself properly time-wise, because I do all the feeding myself. I just don't trust anyone else to feed my snakes. So I have to really make sure I economize, you know, how do I do it? And the best way to do it is live. And then once again, just the frozen to the snakes I know that are gonna take it in 3 seconds, which are the big snakes. I never have to worry about an olive python or a carpet python or a boa eating. They wanna eat too much of anything. You know, I have to cut them back. I gotta put them on a diet sometimes. All right, let's go inside the snake room and see what's hatching in the incubator. We'll do a little update on the baby berms and see what else is hopping around here at Palumbo's Pythons and Boas. All right, let's take a sneak peek here of what we got. In the next couple of days, we're gonna see some hatching, but here's a little peek. As you can see, we got an albino there. It looks a little orangish. That might be Orange Dream. This is looking promising. I love to see those odds. So far, we got 1 out of 6 that's albino, and that could be Orange Dream albino. Woo! Nice little preview. This was last year's baby holdback, albino yellow belly. Actually, the female was albino yellow belly. Bred to an actually Orange Dream lesser head albino. So we have Orange Dream albino. I think it's yellow belly. It's looking a little yellow belly-ish. There's some blushing along the lower borders here. Look at this little girl down here. I think it's a yellow belly, but I'm pretty sure that's Orange Dream. Look at the set back, how it's so white here and it's so orange there. That's usually albinos are much more yellow. So this is my holdback girl, and hopefully that little hatchling girl or one of those other hatchlings will be the same. All right, a little update on the Burmese python clutch I had. Here's my hypo albino granite, 66% head green. A hypo albino they actually call pearl. Now, whenever you add the hypo gene in Burms to the albino, what you produce, if you look at the eyes, they're not quite the albino red. They're a little lighter. They're like a much lighter red. And that's how you can tell the hypo gene is there, even though it's pretty visible just from looking at this snake. This is a female. And I'm thinking about keeping her, but more than likely if someone's interested, I'll probably sell her. Just because I got a lot of babies. Well, not a lot, I have about 10 or 11 babies. 2 are already gone. Remember, if you want to buy this, you got to make sure your state allows it. Texas, California, Pennsylvania, all good, easy states. If you're in Florida like I am, you're going to need a Class 3 conditional species license. There's a bunch of other states that they don't carry either. But that's a beautiful little Burm baby girl there. And we hit some good odds with this. Hypo albino, granite, 66% head cream. Here's a gorgeous, gorgeous super hypo. This is a black-eyed leucistic male I produced that's also granite, because all the babies are granite. So that's a super hypo granite, or an ivory granite if you want to call it. It's also 66% head albino and 66% head green. Tremendous potential if you're looking to breed. Great looking male. What's better than a white Burm? That yellow head is really cool, and those black eyes are just exquisite. And you can see I've gotten some few wounds from the Burms. These babies, they're very aggressive, but they are great eaters. Gorgeous. This is probably the stunner of the whole clutch. Hypo, granite, albino green. Hit every gene pretty much. And this is a male. Look at those eyes, those ruby eyes. He is amazing, and he's got actually a good temperament. I haven't got bit by him yet, you know, and he's a good eater. So I'm excited about him. Like I said, I might keep him, but I got this pied Burm, you know, project going on, so I don't want to keep too many. So he probably is going to be available. If you guys are interested, you can let me know. He's just got the best color. I can't even imagine what he could look like when he gets older. Just awesome. I mean, the green is obviously creates the patternless. The albino is, you know, no melanin. The hypo makes it a little lighter. That creates that pearl. And of course, it's got granite because all the babies are granite in there. So it's just, this is, like I said, I love Burms. And the coloring on this guy doesn't get much better than this. So hit me up if you're interested. And once again, let's let him hang out here a little bit. But he's just great. Very inquisitive, likes to be held. All right, I had to give you a little sneak peek. I know a lot of people have been asking me about the pied Burm male I have. And he's blowing air. He thinks he's like 18 feet already. And as you can see, he's a lower white pied, but woof, look at that. Look at where the white is and how it's offset. And when I first showed you guys him, he was in shed. I didn't realize it. Now he's just pissed off a little bit. I love his head. Very frisky, great eater. Once again, when they're little, you know, they're a little aggressive. And he'll calm down as he gets a little older. And we'll end today's video. I had a lot going on today, so I'm not going to give you too much, with two amazing clowns that I produced about a month and a half ago. And I don't even know what they are, to be honest with you. I bred a lesser new gene clown that was originally from Dave and Tracy Barker. I'm going to reach out to them and see if they can help me identify it. It was bred to a pastel leopard spot nose het clown I got from Justin Kabilka. And I got these two amazing clown. And I have no idea what they are. Once again, there's just some wackiness going on here that I really have to spend some time trying to figure out. You might need a little help. This one's probably lesser pastel clown. This one, who knows? I think there might be new gene in both of these because they're both really pretty interesting, to say the least. That's whenever you can't identify something, you always have to say that's interesting. See if we can get this guy to unravel a little bit here. Look at the head. I mean, the head is white on this one. Really, really cool. It's really, really interesting patterning there. This one, though, is really what's, I mean, look at how you have the pattern here, this dark strip, dorsal stripe, and then everything else is just like really light. And then you got this like interesting, weird looking head there. I don't know. You guys decide. I'll tell you what, whenever I put these videos up and I'm not sure, because I'm one of these people that I never try to pretend that I know more than I do. I get some very good feedback from people who watch the videos, and a lot of people actually wind up identifying things that I wasn't even aware of, and I'm like, holy mackerel, thank you so much, that was great. So if you guys have ideas, let me know. Put them in the comments, or actually, I prefer to directly email me or Facebook me, Instagram me. It'd be great. Hope you're enjoying all the eye candy. All right, guys, that's going to do it for today. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this late night rendezvous or late night look into Palumbo's pythons and boas. It never stops here. Sometimes I got to come in here 12 midnight and, and do what I got to do. But that's what you got to do when you sacrifice, to have your own snake collection, when you have your own business, when you have kids. I have 2 with another one on the way. And I got to make it happen when I got to make it happen. If I got to give up sleep, so be it. You want to have the best snakes, you got to put in the work. I'm Dave Palumbo. Make sure you guys subscribe, hit your notifications, and make sure you come back tomorrow because we'll be here bright and early Wednesday morning.